Hi, I'm Scott Kelly, and today we're here in Santa Barbara, California, and we are doing an energy retrofit on this home. I'm a performance contractor, and I work with other general contractors when they get projects and they might have some problem with the project that needs a better understanding of what's going on with the assembly or some possible failures within the house. So this is a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 1,157 square foot, 1951 home. And back in those days, they built these homes very, very quickly and not very expensive building materials. So instead of tearing this house down and starting over, the whole home got a full-on retrofit. And one of the leading parts in this process was that the owner, one of the occupants, the wife, was sick. She was getting sick from the home, and it turns out that the home had really old insulation in the attic and all kinds of nasty things we won't go into. Also had a crawl space, and in the crawl space, turns out there's a high water table, and it turns out that moisture and vapor drive were happening constantly here, going into the house, making its way up into the walls, behind paintings and molding, over by some of the closets is more noticeable, some of the clothing, and that's just a constant vapor drive that happens from the earth. It's natural, especially if you're in a water table area, high water table. So what we did is we recommended a scope of work for this house, and in the scope of work we dealt with the envelope. So we super air sealed and super insulated the envelope. We're going to show you how we did that. We did drill and fill on part of it, and basically the vintage of the house tells us, 1951 tells us there's no insulation in the walls. So we drill a hole in the wall, we look in, there's no insulation. That gives us an opportunity to do what's called drill and fill. So we'll show you what that looks like. That's how we got our envelope here. The way we got our envelope under here is we put the vapor barrier down first, which we're going to show you. Then we air sealed everything we could find. Any penetrations are coming up through the floor there with pipes, wires. In fact, this house just got rewired completely. It was knob and tube once upon a time. So the electricians are in there working away, drilling all kinds of holes, and we're filling all those holes, so it's air sealed, right? Then we're gonna net it and blow it. We're doing that right now, so we'll show you some of that right now. Saul's under the house filling all the net and blow right now at this time. So it would be a vapor barrier, air sealed, drill and fill for all the walls, interior, and then the attic will be super insulated with a nice continuous blanket of blown in fiberglass insulation. This house also, you're going to see, is getting a brand new bathroom. The bathroom was affected. There were leaks and wood rot and so forth. So it's getting a new bathroom, but it's primarily all on this energy upgrade or healthy home approach. And so the thing that kicked this off is that the first thing we did on the scope of work is we put in an energy recovery ventilator. And what that means is that we have whole house ventilation to this house before we did our retrofit. It all got cleaned in the attic. We put in the ERV. The occupants were in the house with the ERV, started to feel better, and then the husband and wife decided to move forward with the entire scope of work. So actually now this house is going to be way more durable, it's going to be healthy, it's going to be much more comfortable, it's going to be energy efficient. So we're going to show you around. Here we have our hopper. This is a specialized hopper. It actually has a double blower in it, so it's really capable of doing the drill and fill. And you can see how we work the material through the hopper, through a white hose, goes all the way into a smaller hose, a 2-inch hose. This is only used in drill and fill. So we drilled a 3-inch hole here, and then we've got this special 2-inch hose with the sponge, because we need the sponge because a lot of pneumatic air pressure's coming out. But this is what it looks like. It looks like Swiss cheese. Every single bay here has been insulated, and it's called dense pack. There are the pucks. Those will all be reinstalled and skim the wall. Now we're moving on to the vapor barrier material. This is the material, the plastic visqueen that we put down on the earth. And actually the wall is open here because they're redoing the bathroom there. And Saul is filling the net and blow right now. So he's pumping fiberglass insulation from that hopper all the way, 100 feet of hose, into those bays, and he's completely filling them. And you can see the detailing in the vapor barrier. It's like everything has to be completely taped and sealed and very detail oriented. But once you do that, now you are stopping the vapor drive into the crawl space, and you can see it's like real clean looking now. So now we're up in the attic. The attic has the ERV. These are the 3-inch tubes that run to each and every room, depending on if it's supply or it's exhaust. Our manifolds are right here. There's a exhaust manifold and a supply manifold. The exhaust manifold is red and the supply is blue, as you can see. Here's the air sealing material that we use. It's called gun foam. And we go up in the attic and we just get after everything that you can find to air seal. And so pipes, gaps, wall plates that come together, all of that.